everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creations with Christina. Today's card, I'm using a brand new paper pad that I got from K&Co. It's called Black and Ivory, and I just picked it up this weekend, and the patterns are just wonderful. I love it. What I'm using is very vanilla cardstock cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and then a piece of the pattern paper from K&Co. And what I'm doing now is just trimming off about a 1/2 inch from the front of the card. Okay, now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is use my Ever Essence Fisker's Punch. I just got this about a week or so ago, and I love it. And I'm just punching out the border on the bottom of my card. I got my punch from 2ps.com, so if you're looking for it, that's where I found mine. Once I clean up my little mess from punching my border, what I'm going to do now is then adhere, and I don't know why that piece of cardstock is there. I think I had a plan to use it, and then I ended up not using it. What I'm going to do though is adhere my pattern paper to my cardstock, and what I do is first I add the adhesive right by the edge of the border, and then I also add it to the front of the pattern paper right to the very top, and then I make sure that that's towards the inside of the card. So all I have to do is just flip my card closed, and it'll adhere close to the edge of the border and to the top of that paper, so I don't have to worry about it coming apart on the inside. And now I'm just scoring my edges just to make sure I have a nice crisp fold on my card. And this is the Forest Friends from Colorbox. I picked this up this weekend, and I'm just going to use this tree. And the ink I'm using is also from Colorbox, and I don't know the color of it. Unfortunately, I didn't save the little stickies that told me the color, but I like the Colorbox chalk ink and these cues with the clear stamps. It seems to give a nicer, crisper image when you stamp it. Okay, now I'm just going to stamp my image right to the front of my card. And it does take a little while to dry later on in the video, and you won't really see it, but later on in the video I smeared the ink a little bit, but I did get it off. I just used an eraser and it came right off. And what I'm doing now is just rounding my corners. I'm using Stampin' Up's corner rounder. And now what I'm going to do is using very vanilla taffeta ribbon. I'm just going to tie a knot right onto the front of my card. And one thing I've learned with tying knots is that make sure your ribbon is straight on your card when you start to tie it, because if it's a little crooked, and you'll see at the beginning of this I started to go a little crooked, but if it's a little crooked, when you straighten it out so that your ribbon is straight, it's going to be looser, so just make sure your ribbon is straight where you want it before you actually tie your knot. And now what I'm going to do is just trim the edges of my ribbon. And there you go. That's my card for today. Thanks for stopping. Bye.